Hey Parasites, and today's question is, should we bring back bullying? And if you said no, you idiot, that would be hypocritical. But if you said yes, for some reason, you probably look something like this. This is Peyton Pyper, a wannabe Regina George, who I find to be scum on the TikTok platform. I actually liked a few of his videos. You know, he had some lukewarm takes nonetheless, like JoJo Siwa is performative. But as I looked further into his page, I saw some really disturbing things. I'm probably overreacting. You're like, Caleb from Blue Can of Peas, what are you talking about? I'm sure you're overreacting. It's not that bad. I'm just overplaying it for views. You know, we should give him the benefit of the...
Gentle parenting is bullshit. Bring back beating children.
Yeah, I'm not overreacting. I shouldn't have to come on YouTube or TikTok and say, hey, the sentiment of wanting to bring back beating children is wrong and disgusting. But it turns out that's a hot topic because a lot of people are agreeing. What a hot take, you know, saying we shouldn't beat children, you know. Only on the Blue Can of Peas channel do we have the hottest of takes. And if you want even more hot takes, only 1.7% of my viewers are subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button. And what Peyton describes in this video...
I don't know why my mom decided after 15 years of raising children, she's gonna have another child and then raised it like Gentle. I had bruises on my behind whenever I was bad, and this girl gets to scream, gets to have attitude, gets to spit at people. She spits at people, she hits people, and she doesn't get in trouble.
It's not gentle parenting, it's actually permissive parenting. Gentle parenting is when you have a subset of rules. You have rules built around the child. You don't invoke corporal punishment. That is the best way to parent. What Peyton is describing here is permissive parenting, which is allowing your child to have no rules, no boundaries, and you let that child do whatever. That is not gentle parenting. Permissive parenting and gentle parenting are different. And I would try to show you the studies that corporal punishment is bad. It does not help the child. But then Peyton would probably beat me in a word race because he is constantly pulling off a Ben Shapiro.
You know, one time I was taking this guy's pictures and I made him cry.
Trying to talk fast to make himself look iconic.
Bring back bullying.
Peyton says bring back bullying as if he wouldn't be the #1 target to a bully. Peyton is gay, skinny, and has braces. That is a prime target to being shoved in a locker, Disney Channel style. Now, not only does Peyton think we should bring back bullying, he has this obsession with calling people fat. And as someone who used to be on the bigger side of things, I will tell you that being called fat does not make you want to lose weight at all. It actually makes you feel 10 times worse about yourself, and you will continue eating. Being called fat, boo! I would rate 0 out of 10. You know, and it's not crazy that he has this mindset. If you look at his other videos, one of them which he deleted because it was so bad, he was getting so much backlash for the shitty take.
Bring back institutionalizing people, and I'm not talking about like the regular run-of-the-mill special people. No, I'm talking about the people who literally think that they have multiple people inside their head. They identify as multiple people. The DID system thing.
Peyton wants to go back to institutionalizing people with mental disorders. DID is a very serious thing, and these institutions were incredibly horrible and dangerous for these people. These people were abused and didn't get any actual treatment. So calling these people like attention seekers and boiling it down to the way he used these words is really hurtful. That's really bad. I feel like I shouldn't have to come on here and say that. Why are we trying to normalize bullying? I thought in like multiple school assemblies, Peyton, we had this like figured out that bullying is bad. Cool Cat did not save the kids for this. Is that an outdated reference? Does anyone know Cool Cat anymore? Or am I like just a weird one? But bullying is a serious issue. Recently, an 11-year-old girl in Texas killed herself because she was being bullied so bad. The 11-year-old's name is Jocelyn. She's from Texas. And she was bullied so badly, so much, that she had to take her own life because of how many insults and the torture that bullying is. That is something we should not bring back. Not to mention, he has this weird obsession with using Xeno pronouns. He's obviously making fun of them. He also has a trans flag in his bio, which he is not trans. He's a cis man. And he has neopronouns in his pronoun part in his TikTok account, which he does not use. He uses he, him.
My bio, I'm literally one of the fave people.
He's like being weirdly transphobic for a gay man. You are not Regina, you're just George, Peyton. He also uses the dangerous rhetoric of men don't belong in women's spaces.
Men do not belong in female spaces no matter what they identify as.
Which is transphobic rhetoric. You're saying that trans women are not women, they are men, which is just not true. They are women. But Peyton was eventually banned on this account, but his other account is back up. From what I see, that account doesn't have as many horrible takes on it. If you guys would like to check it out, please do not send hate or harassment his way, even if he's asking for it. Don't do it. And honestly, I wouldn't give him any more attention than this, because that's exactly what he wants. He wants the attention. He pretends that the caricatures of him don't bother him. He thinks he's all big and strong, taking all this bullying, but he's really not. He's just sad and insecure about himself and brought up incorrectly. Do I think Peyton's the worst person on the TikTok platform of all time? No. Do I think he's bad and doesn't deserve a platform? Yes. Peyton doesn't deserve his platform, and that's something I'll stand by. But don't send hate or harassment his way. I just think he's scum on TikTok and needs to be wiped off the shoe of the internet. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked and wanted to subscribe. I will upload probably more. It's summer. It's almost over, but I will upload more hopefully once I get more ideas. So see you later, parasites.